In the hip-hop scene, drama is always lurking around, but some stories are so wild, they leave even die-hard fans stunned. Lil Durk, a name that's pretty much tied to Chicago drill and hit tracks, is now hit with some serious accusations that go beyond just rap beef. He is facing murder for hire charges, and it's got everyone asking, how did we get here? Lil Durk's journey has been a wild ride, starting from his humble roots in Chicago to climbing the ladder of success. But it hasn't always been smooth sailing. His latest legal troubles caught even his biggest fans off guard. So today, let's check out how Lil Durk went from dropping music and enjoying fame to facing some serious allegations that could really change his life. Number 1. Early life and rise to fame. Durk Derek Banks, better known as Lil Durk, is all about overcoming tough times and making it big. He grew up in some rough parts of Chicago and saw a lot of the struggles that influenced his music. Born in a city known for its violence and crime, he lost friends and family to the harsh reality of gang life from an early age. But instead of letting that bring him down, he turned to music as a way to escape and tell his story. Around 2011, Lil Durk started dropping his music on his own and started to get noticed in his hood. His mixtapes really caught people's ears, and by 2013, when he signed with Def Jam, he was already becoming a big name in the drill music scene. His lyrics are super real and relatable to anyone who's been through tough times. He blew up even more with hits like This Ain't What You Want and Like Me, which helped him break into the mainstream and shine a spotlight on Chicago's drill movement. Lil Durk's journey to the top wasn't all easy though. He dealt with personal losses, drama, and legal issues as he worked his way up. But fans admired his resilience. The same drive that helped him make it in music seems to get him through tough times too, but no one saw this latest twist coming. Now there's a serious accusation that could mess up everything he's worked for. Number 2. The allegations, a deep dive. The charges against Lil Durk, born Durk Banks, allege that he was deeply involved in planning and funding a brutal murder for hire plot aimed at a rival. According to the federal complaint, the conflict stems from the death of Davon Bennett, known as King Von, an OTF rapper and close friend of Lil Durk's who was shot and killed in 2020. The alleged target, identified in court as TB, was involved in the events surrounding King Von's death, fueling a bitter feud between Banks and TB. Authorities say that in response to Bennett's murder, Banks placed a bounty on TB's life. On August 19, 2022, several OTF members reportedly mobilized in Los Angeles, coordinating efforts to locate and eliminate TB. This group, which included 5 hitmen, followed TB for hours using 2 separate vehicles, ultimately cornering him and his family member SR at a gas station near the Beverly Center shopping mall. In the attack, they fired at least 18 rounds into the vehicle, fatally striking SR, who was merely accompanying TB at the time. The investigation revealed that Banks allegedly paid for the flights, accommodations, and resources that allowed the assailants to carry out the hit, including the ski masks they wore during the shooting. He traveled to Los Angeles by private jet with one of the suspects, Kayvon Vonnie Grant, and met up with other members of his OTF collective, including DeAndre Wilson, Didi, Keith Jones, Flocka, David Lindsay, Brown Eyes, and Asa Houston, Boogie. Financial records show that Banks and Grant booked one-way flights and paid for hotels for their collaborators, instructing them to avoid using any identifying names connected to Banks. Surveillance footage and credit card records further indicate that Grant purchased supplies necessary for the attack, allegedly using Banks' credit card for a hotel room shared by the suspects. The LAPD and FBI uncovered Banks' involvement through extensive surveillance, search warrants, and forensic evidence collected over hundreds of hours. When the feds went to grab Banks, they discovered he had booked 3 international flights leaving the US on the day he got caught, hinting that he might have been trying to skip town. He eventually got nabbed near Miami International Airport before he could catch any of those flights. Now, Banks is up against some pretty serious federal charges, including teaming up to use interstate stuff to pull off a murder for hire that ended in death. If he's found guilty, he and the others involved could be looking at life in federal prison. Number 3. Public reaction and industry impact. Word got around pretty quick about the charges on social media. Fans, followers, and even other artists jumped on Twitter and Instagram to share their shock and disbelief, with some even showing support for Lil Durk. Reactions have been all over the place. While some fans are standing by the rapper, others are questioning their loyalty considering the serious nature of the charges. Since Durk has strong connections in the hip-hop scene, his arrest affects not just his fans, but also his collaborators, producers, and industry buddies. In an industry where reputation really matters, this whole situation could really change things for Lil Durk. His brand deals, endorsements, and upcoming music can all be at stake, For a genre that's no stranger to controversy, this arrest stands out for its seriousness, reminding everyone of the line that separates image from reality. Social media's role in amplifying the case also adds another layer, as millions weigh in on the rapper's fate without knowing the full story. For some, this situation recalls past instances where artists were entangled in legal issues and came out stronger on the other side. But with murder for hire charges, everything feels way riskier. If he gets off, it might boost his rep as a survivor. If he doesn't, who knows what that'll do to his career and legacy. Number 4. Connections between music and real life. Lil Durk's situation has really shown how hip-hop lyrics and real-life experiences can get mixed up. He's all about those real, sometimes tough stories that come straight from his life and surroundings. His music gives us a glimpse into Chicago's street life and the challenges he dealt with while trying to make it big. For years, fans have debated how much of this is art and how much reflects reality, raising questions about whether his lyrics foreshadowed the recent accusations. In this case, some prosecutors may argue that Durk's music and affiliations with OTF lend credibility to their claims, while others see it as an unfair stigma against a genre that has historically been misinterpreted. With this backdrop, Durk's legal battles may fuel further debate on the intersection of music, free expression, and criminal allegations, leaving many to wonder, is hip-hop still being unfairly targeted, or is there a deeper link here? Number 5. Where it all stands now. So where does this leave Lil Durk now? Right now, he's still in custody and waiting for the next hearings. We anticipate receiving additional information regarding the case in the forthcoming weeks, which will assist us in comprehending the nature of the allegations. Lil Durk's team has not disclosed any specifics. However, fans are anxiously awaiting updates concerning potential developments. Some legal experts think this could stretch on for months because the charges are serious and complicated. Meanwhile, Durk's music career is on hold, and we don't know when he'll drop new stuff. It's a tough situation, and we'll just have to wait and see how everything plays out. For now, fans are left wondering, while Lil Durk has to deal with a pretty harsh justice system. Lil Durk's journey is still going, and this latest twist is just getting started. No matter what happens next, it's obvious his life and career have taken a wild turn, shaking up fans and the music scene. As we await the developments of the situation, it serves as a reminder that achieving fame and success can be quite challenging. Subscribe to the channel to stay informed on updates, make sure to leave a like, and feel free to share your insights in the comments. What direction do you believe Lil Durk's narrative is taking?